Hi guys, I'm learning about intensive farming before Doctor Who starts. I've been looking forward to this one. It's Rosa. Roll the titles. So the episode has just finished. Before we carry on, please don't forget to hit me with a like. Please don't forget to hit the notification bell and subscribe below. I am in awe. A little bit emotional, actually. Quite possibly, in my personal opinion, the best Doctor Who episode I have ever seen. And yeah, I am getting a little bit emotional about it. It was fantastic. It was... I know a little bit about the Rosa Parks history. And sorry about this. Like I said, I'm a bit emotional. It was brilliant, and it was more or less historically accurate. Obviously, this is Doctor Who. It can't always be perfect. Obviously, with that timey-wimey influence, but it was one of the, I think, probably the most perfect Doctor Who episodes I've ever seen. It made me laugh, unlike last week. But I will tell you though, I did watch last week's back and I did smile. So there we go. But no, it not only was informative for people who weren't into the what happened back in 1955, but it was, I'm just all over the place. It's literally been finished about 2 minutes. I'm still trying to comprehend it all. I like the story was fantastic. I don't know what else to say. The comedy in it was good. Especially, I really had to have a little titter and a good laugh about the Banksy thing. So you're not Banksy, or Banksy hasn't gone to them, or haven't I? You're not Banksy, or am I? I love that. Jodie Whittaker was good as the Doctor, especially against the villain of the story. Sorry, I forgot his name now, but yeah, I thought she was very good, very strong, very doctory, and it was just perfect. All the other characters got into their element. It was a good. I think the whole ensemble was just awesome. The Doctor and Graham. Hello, dear. Right at the end, in the Doctor's face. What are you doing? And the fact that she still finds being called ma'am still quite odd. I quite like that. Wow, Yasmin got into her element a little bit here. Is it just me, or is there a little bit of possible minute sexual tension between Ryan and Yaz? I don't know. I think that might be quite good. I love the fact that talking between the bins when Ryan and Yaz were sitting down by the side of the bin after they escaped out of the hotel window. That got me a little bit emotional. They're just thinking about it. Their conversation about how the world is nowadays when it comes to people, the colour of people's skin, and how certain members of society react to it. Got me upset. Got me a little bit angry. Yaz, I mean, I don't like, I'm not going to use the word because I don't agree with it, but Yaz says, I still get called a P word when I'm at work or when I'm coming back from church, from the mosque. It still baffles me. On a serious note, it baffles me how the world got to this in the first place, and how 60 odd years later things are obviously different, but things haven't really changed that much, to be honest with you, when it comes to people's ideals. I don't want to get too political here, but I'm obviously a white male, and I don't get how, because you're white, gives you priority over every other person that is not white, whether you're Chinese, Indian, African origin. I don't get it. And I think this episode hopefully sunk into a few people's minds and actually made people aware, especially if this episode is aimed at children. I'm getting emotional again. This episode is aimed at families and children. Well, the Doctor Who is aimed at families and children. Hopefully, it's a good lesson to be learned for everybody, for all. I'm really sorry if I'm being a bit vague. I'm doing all this uncut, and like I said, the episode only finished a few minutes ago. But it was, like I said, and I'm still getting emotional now, so I really do apologise. By the way, please don't forget to like, subscribe and share if you like this video. I have to say that because it got my mind off the thing. I'm rating this episode, this particular episode, Rosa, episode 3. I'm rating it 10 out of 10. The writing, the music fit in perfectly. It wasn't just all over dramatic. All the time, the music fitting perfectly with what was going on screen. It wasn't just, let's put some music in there and let's hope everything works out. No, it was perfectly scored. Sorry. All the characters interacted perfectly with each other. They're showing that they're a good team. I'm glad that Yaz got some airtime, if you like, and the Doctor, as usual, was perfect Doctor. I'm liking the fact that Graham is still thinking about his wife, and Ryan I think Ryan and Graham are becoming like a pretty good team, so to speak. Just like I said about the story was just perfect. Having that guy with the vortex manipulator, sorry, I couldn't get my words out. Where did he get it from? I'm interested to find out where Ryan sent him, because I think that guy's going to be like a returning character. He's going to be the anti-Captain Jack, I think. So the anti-Jack. Remember that? The anti-Jack. He's going to be called Anti-Jack. I wonder if they knew each other, maybe, if they've met. What did he go to prison for? Killing a few. I didn't kill any. A few. Yeah, I killed what? I've killed 2,000. What was the incident that sent him to prison in the first place? Do you think we're going to go back to visit that? Overall, Rosa, episode 3, perfect. Nothing, I can't fault any of the entire episode. It was perfect. Absolutely beautiful episode. I loved it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Sorry it's been a bit a vague review, but I'm so overall emotional. I'm a 42-year-old guy, and it's very rare I get emotional from things that are on TV, but this episode got me hook, line and sinker. It was funny. It was tense at times. It was action-packed from start to finish. It was It was historically accurate, and it was very emotional, and very true to life, which is why, like I said, 10 on 10. I'm going to go now and probably have an alcoholic beverage to calm down, because, like I said, what do you guys think? Please let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you next week for another review, unless something really cool happens during the week, Doctor Who wise, and I have to fill you in and let you know. I do voices to make me feel better. Take it easy, guys. Thank you very much. Gallifrey University. I don't know why I said that. Take it easy. Thank you very much, and don't forget, like, subscribe and hit that notification bell, and share my video if you liked it. Toodle pip, boys and girls. I'm off to sit in the dark room and cry. Bye.